What's going on, guys? Tristan24 here. Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I've got match week 31 predictions for the Premier League. Let's get straight into them. This week has been really weird, and football as well. You saw Chelsea losing 5-2 in the end to West Brom. A few other results going on. Fulham bottling the lead against Aston Villa. That could be crucial. And Newcastle's late goal against Tottenham to potentially be a massive point at the bottom. But we've got match week 31 predictions to go through. Let's get straight into it. And the first game is the Friday night kickoff. Fulham against Wolves. Now this one's not going to be easy by any means for both teams. Fulham, they're going to of course want it more after just losing or throwing away a good lead against Aston Villa. They're going to really want to be winning this one even more. Wolves, though, they're not an easy team. Raul Jimenez, I think he's coming back for the start of next season. Make sure you let me know if you're a Wolves fan or if you know about it in the comment section down below. Really interested about that. For Raul Jimenez, because of course he had a head injury. Never nice to see. But for this game, for a score prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Fulham. They're at home at Craven Cottage. I think they'll get the win because they'll just win it more. I think Wolves will be safe. There's nothing really to play for them at this moment. Next game, Man City against Leeds. Now the reverse fixture of this was really interesting for both sides. I think it ended up a 1-1 draw, but entertaining. For this game though, Man City, they're flying at the moment. They are going to win the league. It's just a matter of when. This game, though, I do think they'll win 3-1. I think Leeds will score, but Man City will cancel out with 2 more. So 3-1 for Man City in that game. Next is up Liverpool against Aston Villa. Now, Liverpool haven't scored at home in a few games now. Haven't won either in a few games. They just beat Arsenal, though, away. But at home, they're not been the best this season for a team defending the title. Aston Villa are the visitors in the reverse fixture. 7-2 to Aston Villa. Brilliant for them. But in this game, I think Liverpool will score, but so will Villa. Going for a 1-1 draw. Crystal Palace take on Chelsea next. Now Chelsea, they need to turn aside their last result against West Brom. They need to forget about that as soon as possible against Crystal Palace. Palace, they're not easy to beat. They're quite difficult to break down, but I think Chelsea will have no problem. They'll win 3-1 in my opinion. Burnley against Newcastle is the next game. Now this one's massive. Burnley, I wouldn't say they're safe as of yet, but they're looking like they're not going to go down. Sean Dyche is a really good manager. I think they will stay up. It's just they probably need a few more points just to get them over the line. Newcastle, they're well and truly in it. I think they need all the points they can get. At Turf Moor, though, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for this game. An entertaining game at the top next. West Ham against Leicester now, 3rd versus 4th. Who'd have thought we'd say West Ham last season fighting for their lives to stay in the Premier League. This season, they've almost gone and done a Leicester by finishing quite high up in the league. I think it'll be 2-2. In this one. Probably not the best result for West Ham if Chelsea do win. But for Leicester, you know, I think they could maybe finish 2nd, but I'm not too sure. I think they will finish 3rd come the end of the season. Can't see anyone going above them. This will be a brilliant opportunity for West Ham to close the gap. It's probably one of the most interesting games going on this weekend, or this match week for the Premier League. But I think 2-2 in this game at the London Stadium. Tottenham against Man United next up. Now this one, it could go either way, to be honest. Now Tottenham, never know what to expect from them in recent games. They've just thrown away a 2-1 lead at Newcastle, which is quite poor, to be honest. Man United, they just come from behind against Brighton to win it. 2-1 I think it was, or 3-1. Pretty sure it was 2-1 though, with Greenwood on the score sheet in that one. I do think Man United are going to win this one. If they've got to play better than they did against Brighton. I don't think they played the best from the highlights I've seen. I think it'll be 3-1 away win for Man United. Next up, Sheffield United against Arsenal. Now this is going to be a tough game for Sheffield United. It looks like their fate is sealed and they are going to return to the Championship next season, in a bid as well to get back up to the Premier League. Arsenal, it's going to be a season to forget. Apart from the Europa League, if they can do decent in that, which they are at the moment. I think they just drew 1-1 last night in Europa League, but they'll be open to get as far as they can in that be their main focus. The league probably just forget about it for them. But I think they'll get a 2-0 win against Sheffield United in this one. At the moment, it seems a bit harsh in saying it, but when you play Sheffield United, it's basically a given 3 points. I think they have gone. I think Chris Wilder knew that. That's why he left the club a few weeks ago now. But I'm going to go for a 2-0 Arsenal win. West Brom against Southampton. Now this one's interesting. Southampton, I think they are safe now. West Brom, you never know. Could they be the surprise package under Big Sam? Sam Allardyce, of course. I'm really not sure. I think they will win this one 1-0. The way they played against Chelsea, scoring 5 is never easy. And against Chelsea, who are a top team, a lot of quality, you know, it's good for West Brom getting into this form now. Can they pull off the miracle, which is staying up? I'm not too sure. I back them for a 1-0 win in this one, and maybe it can happen. Southampton, they will be safe, I think, at the end of the season. But no results here. Go for 1-0 West Brom. The final game to predict this match week is Brighton against Everton. Everton, I'm not too sure what to expect from them. They've just drawn 1-1 against Crystal Palace. They seem like they can't really hold on to leads against teams that they're expected to beat. As for Brighton, unlucky not to get anything in the Manchester United game from the reverse fixture as well. But in this game, I think Everton will win it. 3-0. So guys, on screen now, if it hasn't been on screen already, will be the Prediction League. And if all my predictions were to come true, on screen now as well will be what the Premier League table is looking like after this match week, if all the predictions were to come true. Make sure you leave your predictions in the comment section down below to be entered into the Prediction League if you haven't already. It's never too late to join. We're doing this right up to the final match week. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Smash a like if you have. Subscribe down below if you're new. Also like to say rest in peace Prince Phillip. Of course, he did pass away this morning. The breaking news halfway through this morning. I was just getting to the good bits, you know, Coronation Street, they were talking about him. Of course, all the soaps now are cancelled. No football's cancelled. But yeah, 12:05 this morning, watching this morning, the programme, and a break in ITV news. Yeah, and then really sad to hear that. But everyone has to go at some time, and unfortunately for Prince Philip, today was his time to go and leave. So we'll probably be doing minutes of silence for the games now in respect of him. But, you know, really sad. No one liked anyone dying in the world. But that has been the video today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one very soon. Until then, take care. Goodbye.